Ghost Tours. We are trying something new. All right, we'll let you know when we're up. I'm on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Leon with El Paso Ghost Tours. We're doing our little beta test here on Twitch. We are here at the Gardner Hotel. See if I can get that in there for you. Yeah, sort of. So we're trying this new thing out right now. Here's Alex back here, and there's Art. We've got a bunch of guests here tonight. We're going to see if the Gardner is as haunted as it used to be. It's the first time we have investigated this place in a long, long, long time. Probably about a good 6 or 7 years. All right, so we're going to take you on a tour.
All right, camera if you want, right there.
Okay. All right, we are going to go inside this place right here. Go down the basement. A lot of famous people have lived and stayed here. So this is our group. Everybody say hi. All right, forgive me. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this thing. But now I'm going to hand it over to Alex so he could take over. And I'm not going to ignore my team or my group here. Here you go, Alex.
Just keep on going so I can post it on the Facebook page.
Keep on going.
Check people in.
Oh, there's Art. I'm going to switch camera around. You want to record for me? All right. I'm going to check the time real quick. See what we're looking at. So we have 2 more minutes before we start. I am going to get everybody checked in. Since I got my team there, I got my team's hands full right now. Calendar, activity schedule. All right, I'm gonna start on your end here. Who bought the tickets? What's your name?
Gemma.
Emma. I'm not wearing my glasses.
Gemma Hernandez.
Oh, that's all. We had to cancel it, and then we had to bring it back. Okay, I got you. 4 times?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, who got the tickets?
Sí.
Okay, what's your name?
Yvette Gallegos?
No. Yvette?
Yes.
Okay, I'm looking for you. I got you 2 times. And who got the tickets? What's your name?
Giselle Napier.
Got you 2 times. Uh-oh. Hit the wrong button. It's okay, you're still on here. Got you. All right, who got the tickets?
Brian.
Brian. Yes, welcome back.
I know.
This is a new one. There you are. Got you. Okay, what's your name?
Trenton Leslie.
Trenton Leslie?
Yep.
Got you 1 time. And who got your tickets?
My dad did this for the 4 of us.
What's your name?
Lujan. Eddie.
Okay. Why does your name sound familiar?
That's because I probably did I've been on your tour multiple times.
Multiple times? Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'm terrible with faces.
All good.
All right, who got your tickets?
I did.
What's your name?
It's Kristen.
Stevenson. Got you. And then you guys. Adios.
Yeah.
Got you. Who am I missing? Did I get you guys? I didn't get you guys. What's your name? Esteban. Got you. We are missing 1, 2, 3, 4 people. 4 people, and that's it.
Almost there.
Yes. Awesome. We might as well get started. All right. You guys ready? All right. So welcome to El Paso Ghost Tours. My name's Leon. I'm the owner. We got Alex back there. He's our tech wizard. And there's Art. He's our camera guy tonight. We're trying a new thing with Twitch. We're trying to live stream, see how that works out, see if people are interested in it, of course. And it's just something cool to do, you know. But give you a little bit of background. We do paranormal investigation lockdowns. This is one of the locations we did years ago. And our old place got shut down like on Tuesday or Wednesday, so we had to scramble to find a new place. These guys reached out to us and allowed us to come in, which is really cool because we used to come here all the time. As a side note, guys, they are offering rooms 20% off tonight if you decide to spend the night in a nice haunted place that's actually very nice. It's not like the Gateway or the DeSoto. You won't catch bed bugs here or rabies. So this is actually a very nice place. So it's very enjoyable. They have tried to keep true to the 1920s in a lot of their details. Give you a little hint, we're going to be back there again. So they want to start doing sort of a haunted type theme at the McGoffin house, which is really cool. So we might be able to do investigations there. So, but that's not going to happen for a year because they're going to be tearing that place apart and rebuilding it. So this is kind of the last thing that they're doing for this season. Anyway, this place was built in 1922. It's the longest continually operating hotel in El Paso. So it has never shut its doors like the Hotel Paso del Norte from 1912. They shut their doors a couple of times, so they don't count. So a lot of other places are older, but this one's continually going. It has been several different things. It's been sort of a retirement home type of long-term, not really a hospice, but for some people it was. So a lot of people have passed away in this building. A lot of people. Some famous people have actually lived in here, and I'll show you some of who those people are. You might recognize the names, but you'll probably recognize their works, okay? Give you a little history of us. Oh, first of all, who's been on our tour before? Oh, yes. Awesome. I don't have to tell you hardly anything. I'll just let you know that we've been in operation since 2008, and this was one of our original locations right here. Of course, I came on in 2011. He was already here. He's one of the OG guys. So he's an excellent tech guy. He knows his stuff. So we already have the room set up downstairs, by the way. I'm going to go over some of the rules right now. And this isn't to make it suck. This is to actually make it better. Okay? So make sure your phones are on silent. You can put them on vibrate if you want to. That's fine. But if they make a noise, like in your pocket or your purse or something like that, just call it out and say that was me. Okay? If you bump into something, drop something, make some sort of noise, call it out and say that was me. If your body makes a noise, you don't have to claim it, but please blame it. Okay? So take pictures. Before you take a picture, say flash. But what I recommend is using night shot. A lot of the newer phones have night shot. It's got a little crescent moon on it, and you got to hold it real still, and it's no flash, and it takes 4 or 5 seconds for the camera to flat, or for the picture to develop. And we've got a lot of really good full body apparition pictures, mostly at the Gateway, but we've got some full body apparition pictures on our phones, which is amazing. And we've never had that before, you know. Let's see what else. I don't think it's going to happen here, but if you start feeling a burning sensation on your body, let us know. Not like burning when you pee, but burning sensation like on your neck or your arm or your back or something, let us know because you're probably being scratched. Okay? We can't stop it because by the time it burns, it's already done. It's there. It takes a few minutes for it to develop sometimes, but we do like to document those and file them away as to the location because the scratches that happen in one location are not the same as scratches that happen in other locations. People have been scratched here, but it's very, very rare. Okay, this is more of a friendly haunting. Okay, what else? Mostly for females, but it's happened to guys too. If you start feeling sick, you gotta let us know. It feels like way too much caffeine on an empty stomach. Okay, and by the time that happens, you think you can fight it away. You can't. You have to let us know so we can get you upstairs. You got about 3 minutes before you're unconscious. Were you guys here when somebody passed out from it, or? Okay. Anybody seen that happen before? So the was notorious for that. Sometimes also, but basically it starts here and it hurts, like it sucks, and then it starts going throughout your body, and then you start getting like tunnel vision. You lose your hearing. You can't think very well. Next thing you know, you wake up on the floor refreshed. Okay, so let us know when you start feeling that. You cannot fight it. None of us are strong enough to fight it. It's their energies like this, our energies like that. It doesn't mix. We call it a walkthrough. It's just kind of where they just come way too close to you and get inside you a little bit. So let us know so we can get you out of there. You can come right back in. What am I missing? Take pictures, say flash, phones. Don't provoke. Get involved. Ask questions if you want to ask questions. We're going to be running the spirit box, of course, and we want to ask some questions of the people that are, not the people, but the spirits that are still here. Okay? So you guys ready to step inside?
Yeah.
Let's do it. If you listen, it's like 1920s music. All right, good. As you can tell, if you were here years ago, this place didn't have much air conditioning. Now it does. It's nice and comfortable. They've done a wonderful job preserving this place and rebuilding it. A couple of things. The floors are original. You can see the heater, like the boiler, yeah, the radiator. That's what it's called. Those, they just turned those off last year. They were using them up until last year, and they are original to the building. That phone booth is the oldest one in town. There's no phone in it anymore. It wouldn't operate anyway, but it's original. Back here, a very famous person stayed in this hotel. His name is John Dillinger. You guys remember Johnny Depp in what was it, America's Most Wanted or something like that? That's the guy he played, John Dillinger. That's his death mask. It's one of two in the world. So that was actually taken off of his face. So, but he did stay here. Stayed up in, I think, the second floor near the end. The sheriff of El Paso County was actually here when John Dillinger was here. But he didn't say anything. He said that he wasn't breaking any laws, so we didn't bother him. More likely, it was the fact that the sheriff had his Ruka, had his girlfriend here, and he didn't want to make any waves. He's like, I'm going to keep this quiet. Now, over here in this little case right here, you have a Thompson submachine gun. So, can't tell you that it's real. Probably a very good reproduction. There was one found here in this hotel. There's no proof that it belonged to John Dillinger, but as you can see by the picture of John right there, it was his favorite little toy. So he was, after he left here, he went to, I believe it was Tucson, where he was actually arrested shortly after leaving here. Now the picture frames right here are original to the building from the 1920s. They've been they put new pictures in it because the old ones were just faded and all messed up. So they put nice fresh ones in there. Let's see what else. Over here, you can see, well, more fingerprints of John Dillinger. But in this little picture frame over here, there's a copy of War and Peace. And the reason the copy of the book War and Peace is there is because there's an autograph from Leo Tolstoy, the man that wrote the book. So, and it was found here in the hotel. No idea why. Now this guy right here, Cormac McCarthy, he's an author. you may recognize a movie that came out based on his book, The Road. And it's there's a big poster of it downstairs. It's going to bring back. You're going to understand what it means. But he stayed here and he wrote a few books that are very famous, and he was staying here. Longmire. They mention the Gateway. I mean, the Gardner Hotel in the newest book about Longmire. So it's based on books. And a lot of these artifacts right here were found here in the hotel, to include the gun with the serial number filed off. So, wonder what that was being used for. Original phones, original typewriters. These adding machines were actually being used up until just a few years ago, when they started to modernize everything. And over here you have a switchboard. And the switchboard was the original switchboard. People would call in and they would plug in the little things. The operator would connect the rooms. So it's original to the building. So amazing place. And one cool detail that Stephanie showed us, and she's the owner, is the windows are made to look like a keyhole, the old skeleton keyhole. So, and they use those keys up until, what, just a few years ago, right? You guys still using a couple of them?
We use keys still, but we don't use the skeleton keys.
Okay. Still using keys though.
We have to file all those down each time.
Yeah. Would you like to tell them some of the things that happen here?
Sure. You want the ghost movie?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I'll go first. So I'll go to the kitchen maybe like in a little bit, and I'll show you. But there's like a bull's head in the kitchen, and we were down there, and we'd come back up upstairs. Nobody else was downstairs, and we heard a big crash, and the bull's head fell off, which might happen, and it broke a dish, and it was on the floor. But also, it was on the floor, the tiles in the room, and there was a white refrigerator knob that in the middle of the floor, which wasn't there before, but we went back and looked at the cameras and you couldn't see the refrigerator opening or anything on that. So that was kind of weird. We were a little spooked out by that. Another thing is we had a credit card processor that we would have to sign. And if the guest wasn't paying attention, they're on the phone or whatever, it would time out and it would charge the credit card processor, but it wouldn't charge like on our POS system. So it looked like they weren't charged. So like you kind of have to like walk the guests through it. And so one night I was working overnight and I had these young guys come in and they were renting a room and they they were like, oh, and I was like, oh my gosh, with it, I looked to see if there was a name or anything on there. There's something I could tell. It happened again to me like 2 weeks later, again working overnight, but never happened again. So it happened those 2 times. So that was kind of weird. So we also had a gentleman who committed suicide up in one of the rooms, and he hung himself on the back of the door. And when they ended up finding him, like about it used to be like a long-term stay hotel. So they would get housekeeping once a week. So they found him. He'd already been there for a couple days. And that room always, the housekeepers will report like they got like scratches, or they'll see the doorknob move, or a guest that stayed there will always report something in that room and shadows in the corner of their eye. So in the big spooky room.
Interesting. And then the guy that was coming in from the front doors.
If you can tell that.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a gentleman who worked here, and he either had a friend coming in or it was a guy who used to work here. And he was walking in, he looked up, he was reading a book, saw him walking in, so I was expecting him to come back to the front desk, and he was reading his book, and he noticed it'd been a while, and the guy hadn't come, and he looked up, and the guy was still standing by the door, and so he went to the door to go check on him, and he had had a heart attack standing up, holding the door open, and stood there standing.
Dead.
So,
yeah, expired. Excellent.
But there's so many different stories. I mean, this is a 102-year-old hotel. I mean, we can tell you stories for days. Again, it used to be a long-term stay for senior citizens, so there was a lot of people who have passed here and hopefully transitioned over, or hopefully not for you guys tonight, and you might be able to contact them. So
I don't want to be
scary ones.
I don't want to be greedy. No scary ones tonight. We're gonna have fun with the spirits that are here. We'll hopefully just have them come out and be friendly to us. So we're hoping whatever comes. But hopefully they're nice and friendly to us. So you guys ready to go down in the basement? Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Join us if you want to.
Okay, I don't know about that.
All right, follow us down, guys. Watch your step. Yeah, that's the knob was, oh yeah, that's the bullhead, and the knob was inside the refrigerator. The refrigerator never opened, but it was laying on the floor. Isn't that crazy? This is the windows that you see on the ground on the sidewalk. Yeah. This is where the building starts.
On the street?
Yeah. So this is where the front of the building is right here.
Oh, that's the where we were stepping above.
Yeah, that's it. They used to save a little bit of tax money because they would get taxed. The building owners would get taxed from here backwards on the first floor, from the front of the building to the back. So they would get a little bit of extra storage space by pushing out further into the sidewalk.
Do you mind if I shoot a plug for
Yeah,
and talk about the discount tonight?
absolutely. Let's let everybody come in.
Did you explain that we're a hostel as well?
No, I didn't. That's
Okay,
right.
so a little bit of history about us. So we are, again, the oldest continuing operating hotel in Paso. We've been open since 1922. There might be other hotels that are older, but we have been in business since 1922 and a 24/7 operation. I'm the fourth generation of my family to run the hotel. And tonight, as a special thanks to you guys, we're giving you guys 20% off the room if you show your ticket to the front desk, and they'll give you 20% off the room if you'd like to stay here. And then Craft and Social, actually, we didn't know they were going to be doing this, but they actually have these glasses, the Friday the 13th glasses. You could buy it for $10, and it comes with beer already in it. They have a choice of 4 or 5 beers to pick from. And they have a lot of ghost stories and things that happen in their place as well. So they're all connected to the hotel. All the hotel goes over the bars and restaurants. And we are, in the 1980s, we turned it into a hostel as well. So I don't know if you're familiar with hosteling. Hosteling is like backpackers, people that are traveling for like months at a time. And so that you just saw the kitchen right here. So when they're backpacking, they don't want to necessarily be eating every meal out because they're on budget travel. And so they can cook here, bring their own food. We have a laundry area, and then they can also rent bunk beds. So they're renting a bed in a dormitory. Or we also have rooms that have a private room with a hall bath, and then we have completely private rooms. So like a normal typical hotel, we have all that. So
And they're very nice.
We've been putting a lot of effort into renovating the hotel. We keep it with its natural 1922 aesthetic. So like the original bed frames are in the rooms, the dressers, but again, it has refrigerator air, Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? It looks old school, but it's you know.
And if you've ever stayed in an old place,
Oh, and canaries, that's an interesting thing. So we have a bird, we try to put a bird, you see like birds everywhere so often at the hotel, because when the hotel first opened, they used to sell the room as a bird, a bed, and a bath, and every room came with a live canary. And there was like drama, like somebody stole the canaries, and there's newspaper articles about where are the missing canaries, there were canaries, so that's, I don't know why they did that, but that's how they would advertise the hotel.
they took them to a mine somewhere.
So.
It's awesome. And if you guys have ever stayed in an old place like the St. James or somewhere like that without AC, miserable. So it's really cool to look at, but you don't want to be there. So this place is just like even the best of all worlds. So awesome. And it has. And you said you came here like 7 years ago.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's changed.
Yeah.
I remember there was a stairwell right here. Or
It's
something.
right here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Taking over, look the whole thing. That's why I was like, recognize it.
It's completely different. The pool table's still here.
Yeah, I saw it. Go. That's the first thing I asked him today for pool table. Yeah, it's still there.
Oh yeah, it's mismatched furniture. Some of it was like from the 40s, and it was awesome. With mismatched furniture, they had the big, giant, square, 36-inch Sony TV that weighs 500 pounds. You know, I was like, I can't believe you guys are still using that. But it was a really cool place, and hopefully the activity hasn't changed at all. So we'll see if we can't reach out to the same people that we used to reach out to before. Chances are there's going to be some new ones. Chances are they're watching us right now, interested in what we're doing. And so we're going to find out. We're absolutely going to find out. So there's places, there's chairs to sit on. We're going to pretty much focus like our spirit box stuff up here. This way, Alex is going to hand out a few. I'll hand out a couple also. Some K2s. We don't have enough for everybody, but we have enough for some of you guys. And I will tell you guys all about these. One of these is broken. I don't know which one.
Oh my goodness.
You got one?
For the birthday girl.
You of course. All right, you guys go. Get back here with you guys. You guys want one?
Yeah.
We just need them back. And I got two more. I'm going to spread them out. Boom, boom. If you guys want to trade off after a while, it'd be awesome. Which one works?
Rick's. No, they both work. This is Rick's and that's ours.
Oh, awesome.
And they broke one over
Right. So let me explain these pieces of equipment to you real quick. We would not be very good paranormal investigators, which is what we are, by the way. This kind of helps us fund our habit. Very good paranormal investigators if we didn't know exactly how our equipment works. The K2 that you have right here, you see it on all the ghost shows, right? It's one of your basic pieces of equipment for paranormal investigations. They don't quite use it right. So what we use it for when we're doing an actual investigation is to find all the hot spots, the electrical hot spots in the room. I will tell you that your phone will set it off. If your phone is within 18 inches of it, it will set it off. Now, what you see them do on TV, let me see where yours is at. Okay, it's nice and low. What they do on TV is they're like, if you're a demon, make it blink twice. Okay, so what's going on there is, oh, it's a little hotter over on this side of the room. Oh, got some energy over here. It blinks twice. That's because someone is keying the microphone on a radio. So if you see it on TV or another ghost tour and they're like, hey, if you're here, make it blink twice, and it blinks twice, then somebody's got a radio. And they're trying to fake things. And that's different. That's different. Now, they have a very wide frequency range between 30 hertz and 30,000 hertz. 30 hertz or 60 hertz is what's in the wires above your head right here. That's what we got. And in Europe, it's 50 hertz. That means it's the electricity alternating current bouncing back and forth 60 times a second. So if you touch a hot wire, it's like, well, that's 60 times a second right there. You can gauge that by your hand and the electrical shock you got. That's why the radio sets it off. That is also why your phone will set it off. If your phone is within about 18, that's a hot spot. Not paranormal though. But that's why your phone within about 18 inches is going to set it off. It's going to make it max out. I don't know if I could do it again. Hang on, let me try. No, yeah, there it goes. And your phone will call to the tower every like 3 or 4 minutes, saying it's pinging it, saying I'm still alive, I'm still here, and that's why you'll get all kinds of crazy stuff. If you were to go say Facebook Live, then everything starts going off because it just floods the equipment. Now those things right there, we call them Ghost Meter Pros, and those things sense ELF, like extremely low frequency energy, electricity, not like Keebler elves, not ELF, but extremely low electrical frequency. We use those for yes and no questions. So you see that they're red. That means the right energy is here as a spirit to affect those things. We use them as one blink for yes and two blinks for no. You can see they're doing something already. So I don't know if they're talking to each other. I don't know if they're just testing it out or what's going on with it. So, but we ask them yes or no questions. We have a technique for that, though. We don't just believe the yes or the no. We ask it, if are you a male? If it blinks yes, then we ask, are you a female? Then it should blink no. If it blinks yes again, then we don't know what we got there. So we got to start asking more questions. Not like that. Come on. Wasn't meant like that. So we ask more questions to find out if it's human. Okay. Now you're going to see a couple of things around the room. We have flashlights. These are the mini mag lights that you turn on and off. We're going to see if they'll turn those on. Historically, they did quite well. And have a really good surge of electromagnetic field hits them. Okay, we've seen them sitting completely still and start turning on. Not really on command, but it indicated that what we saw in that hallway is affecting it. A couple times we saw shadows and stuff. So we got one right there above that. We got that one there. We got one between on and off. And this way they'll be able to affect them. What else do we have? The spirit box. When we start using the spirit box, that thing right there runs on, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Some of you guys have seen this being used on Ghost Adventures and other TV shows. This actually used to belong to Zach, by the way. You can touch it at the end. When he comes into town, because he came into town a few years back in 2016. That's 8 years. Oh my God. So when he comes into town, sometimes he gives these things away, which is really cool. And I bought it from some kid that had no idea who Zach was. I got a good deal. Like, I'll take that off your hands. But this thing runs on AM radio stations, and it scans really, really fast. So, and it doesn't stop scanning. Now, on the TV show, what you hear is, and then Zach says, it said it's a demon, and it was born in 1712, and it's here to kill me. No, I just heard a bunch of noise. So this thing takes all that static out. And I leave a little bit in for sensitivity purposes using this box right here, this dirty beat up box. It is wonderful. It's actually a guitar amplifier. It's not supposed to run on batteries, but I changed that. And then this is a guitar pedal. It's a noise reducer. It takes the noise out. It takes all the static out. And then it feeds it into this dusty reverb. So it takes those vocal tones that you hear and stretches them out. So what the cool thing about this is we have like 352 Mexican stations on AM radio. Okay, not that many, but we have a lot. And we have, I think, 3 English channels. And most of the stuff, if we're asking questions in English, most of it comes out English in the box. If we ask questions in German, sometimes, if you understand German, you will hear German come out of the box. We've had Italian come out. We've had Chinese come out of the box. And some of the stuff is made in China, but that shouldn't affect it. So, but that's the only way I can afford it. But this thing is really cool. So we suspect that, I mean, we're pretty sure that it's actual spirits affecting the airwaves somehow, and they're able to speak through that thing. So we're going to crank that thing up here in a little while. We also have a laser grid that you'll be able to see really well this direction. So if you're sitting in this side, you can look kind of in that over there and maybe see something move. Now, the way these things work is you have a whole bunch of dots. And what you look for is you look for some of the dots to disappear or move or shift, not all of them. If they all move, that means that thing moved, okay? Not paranormal. One other thing I want to bring up to you guys is we are skeptics. We're pros. We're not messing around. We're not going to try to pull the wool over your eyes. We're not going to try to trick you guys. If we haven't been here in a long time, so just about anything happens, we're going to try to figure out what it is. Okay, we're going to try to debunk it. I can tell you that some of the things we have seen shadows in here. There's a lot of activity towards the doorway. That's why he's got this thing pointed that way and not in your eyes. And that's one of the other reasons. We've also seen shadows and movement inside this stairwell. Alex has got a strobe light inside this stairwell. So the strobe light actually helps us see movement, like shadow movement. Okay, that it actually works pretty well. We don't have anywhere to put our light traps, unfortunately. That's another technique we use in larger places, which is basically a dim light at the end of the room. So anything that moves between your eyes and that wall or that light, you can see it. Just don't have a place to put it here. So it's going to be pretty dark. Your eyes are going to adjust pretty well. It takes about 20 minutes, but usually you can start adjusting a lot faster than that. But we have seen shadows in this room. We have had somebody get scratched here, I think a couple of times. So like I said, burning sensation, let us know. We're going to check it out. Am I forgetting anything? Alex and I. Am I still live?
You are still alive.
Alive. All right. Get comfortable, guys. You want to move around, you can. You can have a seat if you want to. Like I said, just get somewhere where you can enjoy. Like we got chairs here. We're going to probably I'm going to start in the center, I think, just to try to make contact. And I'll explain everything I'm doing. All right, you guys ready? Okay, Twitch. Oh. All right, guys, we're gonna go dark. So you're not gonna see a whole lot, but you're gonna hear a whole lot. Okay? And kill it. Go for it. Right. First thing we do, we kind of observe, like we have a little green light. I can't point at it. Let me get a flashlight. I can't even see anything. Thank you. Let me get red light's great. All right, up here on the top, you're going to have the air conditioner. It's going to have a little green light on it, guys. You're going to see the reflection in some of the posters, some of the glass. Now, over here in the stairwell, if you guys watch for somebody peeking around the edge of the stairwell, that's a good place to watch. I didn't expect that. Didn't say, ooh, you broke the rules. You didn't say flash. Oh. And you will, sometimes people get malfunctions in their phones too. So first thing we do is yeah, it's a good place to stand. First thing we do is we listen to the sound of the building. So we got music next door. There's not a whole lot of noise upstairs. If I remember right, we might hear some pipes along the ceiling. Hello? This is Leon. We're here to speak to the dead. Flashlight? Can you turn the flashlight all the way on for me, please? All the way on. You guys remember how to do this? Just to show you, that's the flashlight right there. Now I'm here with Alex.
Hello.
And Art. I'm also here with a bunch of friends.
Hello.
We want to interact with you guys. We haven't been here, for us, it's been about 6 or 7 years. Flashlight's on. Oh, wow, thank you. There's a couple more in the room. Are you able to turn another one on? You want me to show you where they're at? There's one right here on the pool table. Where's the other one, Alex?
One back here.
Okay, there's one back there.
And there should be.
So we have 3. What the hell was that?
This is the fire engine.
Outside,
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
Fire engine outside.
Oh, I think it is.
You got this one right here.
1, 2. I think there's one up here. Wait, no, that's a cat ball.
That's a cat ball.
There's another one.
Okay. Well, if they turn it on, we'll find it. Okay, we pointed out the flashlights. You got one. That's awesome. And you guys got to find the other one. We're reaching out to Preston Gardner. Preston Gardner was the man who built this place. I will give you some dirt on the man. Preston Gardner was one of the high-ranking KKK guys here in town. And he's the one that built this place. So we can fault him for that, but not building this nice place. And yes, the KKK was here. They were quite strong here for a long time. I think it was the Knights of Columbus that actually dimed them all out, reported all the license plates on the cars that were outside their meetings, and ran them out of town. We're also reaching out for William. So you got an agreement with that one, right? It blinked one time? Okay. It's what?
We've been having conversations.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. So like I said, there's also some toys that you can kind of bump around a little bit. This thing that Alex is showing you, it's right here. We're going to show you what it looks like. Don't ever put one in the back seat of your car.
No, dude.
You'll think you're getting pulled over every 5 minutes. A disco. We also have some people are holding these pieces of equipment. They have lights on them. And if you put a little energy into them or touch them, they will go all the way up to red. We'd like to see you do that. There's a lot of electricity in here. So I think that's man-made, guys. I don't think it's paranormal at all. You see something move right here? Out of the corner of my eye, there was something up here on the ceiling. It wasn't the fan. That was interesting. Hopefully it's not crawling on the ceiling. So we do have a IR camera up on the wall over here. That's giving off a glow.
Maybe.
That was you? Okay. Come join us. I know there was supposed to be a maid that was here. Art, what was she doing? She was like kind of mean, wasn't she?
Wanted us to get out right quick.
Yeah.
Come on the post box. And curse at us as well.
Telling us to get out.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're trying to remember all the different spirits that were here that we made contact with. Huh? Yeah, it's been a long time. So come and join us. We got a couple of rules. Do not hurt anyone. You can touch them. Touching's okay. Don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah, I know. Should have said it different. We're all adults here. It's okay. Oh. So come on out. Are you guys getting anything good?
Yeah, we've been talking to the same ghost. Like, he's like a young guy from the military. He passed away here. He's our
Oh.
age, yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting. Art, did you hear that? Okay. Okay, I think I remember that guy.
A young guy?
Yeah, there was a young guy that passed away in the army. Okay, awesome. So they're actually over here doing their own little investigation, which is cool. He may not be what you think. There were actual Foot Lockers stored away in the room next to us that had all their belongings inside. And I believe, oh, Bill, no, Bill was the older guy. So let me tell you guys about Bill while we're waiting for them to I guess, materialize, hopefully. Steven? Oh, that's your shadow. Oh, I think that might be your shadow over there. Somebody's, I think it's her shadow on the wall. Can you raise your hand? Sorry, I'm gonna shine you. Can you raise your hand? Okay, that and kind of up and down a little bit. Wave them like you don't care. Yeah, so I'm looking at the shadow over here. I think it's her shadow. Yeah. You kill the light? Yeah. Move your hand again. Okay, that's yours. That's yours. Okay. So we're trying to ascertain the name. So that's William? Okay, guys, so what they asked, because I'm not sure you're going to hear them, what they asked, they were asking the name of the spirit they're talking to, the guy they're talking to. He was in the army, and he, as a young man, okay, and they asked if his name was Stephen, and he said no. Let me ask again, is your name Stephen? One for yes, two for no? No. Okay, that was, you couldn't hear it, but it clicked two times even though the light blinked once. So his name is not Stephen, and that's confirmed. Is your name William? Yes. Okay, awesome, Bill. Nice talking to you, sir. Now, William actually came here to Fort Bliss. He was in the Army. We're actually making contact, or they're making contact with William right now. He was in the Army at Fort Bliss. After he got out, he got sick, and they put him in a sort of a hospice with the VA, and he was miserable there. Well, Joe, the old owner of the building, the father of Stephanie, found out, or he went there to visit, and he saw the terrible conditions that he was living in, and they said he's only got 6 weeks to live, and he said, well, I want to get him out of here. He can come live with us here in this building. So that's exactly what happened. To the Gardner with a bunch of friends together. He but he's away here in this building. Him and Joe used to drink a lot of beer and whiskey at the races in Juarez. So since we're okay, so you're getting some spikes over here, and it's not steady. Okay, now it's steady. It's wherever you're pointing it at. Yeah, so point it forward again where you're getting nothing. Yeah. This one, all the lights. Okay, so it's just kind of hovering on that 10 milligauss area. So it could just be from the wires in the wall too. Yeah, it could be the AC. There's a lot of electricity down here. So once again, can I ask you if you could turn the flashlights on for us, please? Like I said, we have one right here. I don't know why it's blinking. We have one over there that you guys have already discovered. What the hell? We have one in the front of the room. I think we should crank up the spirit box. All right, guys, you can't see me. Oh. Okay, guys. We're going to crank up the spirit box so everybody can hear. Maybe we'll be able to talk to William.
We had a max of 4 viewers earlier.
Oh, it's dark.
And then I got dark. That's what we're doing.
Sorry. Sorry, Twitchy, you're twitching. Hello? Hello? Can you say hello to everyone? Yep. Didn't say it, smart ass. Just kidding, just kidding. What's your name? Jorge? Same voice, different frequencies. I'm not quite understanding you. Is Bill here? William? Yeah? Joe says hello? William, I got a question to ask you. Did you like the 100th anniversary party celebration they did here? Did you enjoy it? Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So if William's not here, you're here, right? Yep. It's a little bit different talking on this thing than our old stuff, huh? Yeah. Kind of? Well, hopefully you can, it's easier for you. You hear it's all English right now, right? All right, we're going to establish communication. We're going to make sure that we are speaking with somebody on the other side. We're going to play a card game. Have you guys heard any numbers come through? Okay. So I took all the face cards out of these. They're not trick cards. It's all numbers. All right. So I'm going to hand a few of them out. I'm going to hand out 5 cards. He said 5. Take a card. Don't look at it. All right, first of all, when you get a card, just hold it like this, okay? And when I call on you, hold it out like this, all right? Yeah, just no, facing down. Don't look at it. Don't show it to anybody. We don't want anybody to be swayed as to what they hear. Sure. It's 2. You guys take one if you want. It's 3. Would you like one, sir? Okay, that's 4. One more. You guys. You guys are making contact. We're going to see. All right. 5 cards out. Alex, you want one?
Yeah.
So Alex is going to have a control. He's going to be right there underneath that light. All right. We've only heard him say a number one time, and that was when I said how many cards, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to start. Let's start with your card. Hold it out like that, face down. There you go. Can you tell me what card this is right here? You guys call it out what you hear, okay? He said okay. Yeah. It's not a 40. Tell me what card this is right here. What's the number? You guys heard 7? That was pretty clear, 7. Go ahead. It's a 4. That goes in our pile. We win this one. Did it sound like a 4? Oh. Should I give it to him?
Yes.
No. I'm going to give it to him. It's okay. You can make it up. That was the first one. Let's do this card right here. What's this number right here? 6? Okay.
Clear. Can you make it more clear?
So we can understand.
Please.
It's not a 0. It's not a 20. You guys are hearing all these numbers now. You hear a 7? No. That one goes in our for sure. 1 to 1. Let's try a different way. Face over there, where I can't see it. Yeah. What's this card right here? 6. Nice and
Help.
help. What's this number? What's this number right here? Nice and clear. Red.
Red.
What's the number? 10?
10.
Sound like a 10. Did it sound like a 10 to you? Kinda? You let me know.
4.
That was pretty solid. Go ahead.
4.
It's a 4.
It's a 4, and it is red.
And it's a red 4. So they got it right. That was pretty accurate too. Yeah. Okay, 2 to 1. Nice job. Who else has got a card? Back here. Let's do yours. Let's use the same technique. Point it that way. What's this card right here? What? I think you got 2. Tell me the card that's right here. The number or letter. Not a 12. Not a 12.
9.
Sounded pretty solid. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and flip it.
9. That's a 9.
It's a 9.
Let me capture that right.
It's a 9, guys. They got 2 in a row. Nice.
He didn't look at it. I know, he wanted it up against it.
I thought it was 2 cards. It's only 1. 3-1. You guys are winning. Who else has got a card? Oh, okay. Let's do the same way. Point it towards that wall over there. I'll light it up so they can see it. Okay. Go like that. What's this? What's this card right here? Don't say anything. Help. What's the number right here? Is it a 5?
Is it 5? 1 yes, 2 no. 5.
So you guys have all heard 5?
He said no.
No, it's not a 5. Okay, let's move on. Is that a 7?
Is it a 7? 1 yes, 2 no.
So he's saying it's a 7.
Turn.
Turn? Okay, go ahead.
called cheating.
7?
Oh.
Oh, it's a 6.
Almost.
Golly. Wrong. So is it a tie game? It is 3-2. They won, except Alex has got 1 card right here. This is our chance to win or tie the game. Can you tell me what this card is that Alex just is hiding? No? Can you tell me what number it is, please? I like a kid. Black.
Black. Okay. So.
En español, si te quieres. 10. That was clear as hell.
Are you sure it's a 10? Before he flips it over? You can say yes or turn over.
You want us to flip it?
Flip it.
Go ahead. 7.
That's a 7.
Ah,
But it is
it is black.
So
Halfway. One more thing. Leave.
leave. No, not yet.
Not yet.
We're just getting started.
So one more thing I want to ask you. Can you tell me what card I am going to pull out of the deck? Was that a 3? All right, I'm just going to randomly pull one out. 2. Okay. 2. Did he just say 2 now? Oh my.
Late for that, but that's.
Oh my goodness.
You laugh for us?
So guys, what we're listening for the same voice over different frequencies. Like that shouldn't happen. Let's bring the box over here. Okay. I'm going to bring the box over there so they can get a good listen to it. Going for a ride. Let me spin it around so you guys can hear it better. I know it's kind of a pain in this big room. Can you say hello to the people on this side of the room? Who was asking? Where'd all the chatter go? Who was asking for help earlier? What's your name? Brandon?
France?
Brand?
France?
Or Grant? Hello, Grant. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing this evening? You say good? Dead? Smart ass? They maintain their sense of humor. Have you guys seen or talked to Preston Gardner? Is he still here? Hello. Smelling cigarette smoke. There's no smoking in the building. That's why I'm wondering where it's coming from. Are you guys smelling cigarette smoke? It's almost like somebody's in the room smoking. Was one of the, we noticed stuff like that because it's called a phantom smell, and cigarette smoke is one of the most common ones. Also, cigar smoke. I mean, it could be coming from outside. Where's the smoke coming from? Is it coming from outside? A whistle. Is it coming from outside or is it coming from in the room? Find it. All right, like I said, we still have the flashlights in the different parts of the room. You can still turn those on for us also to let us know that you're here. Should we run the tones? Just said your name.
Okay, hi. Haven't spoken to you in a long time.
That was very clear. Okay, Art's going to run some tones. We're going to try to see if that will bring us together. Do you want to run them through here? No?
No, I think it'll be too.
Dave, is Dave here?
Airplane mode, so.
Okay. Cranking it up even louder here. Hello?
Hi.
Does anybody have any questions for him? Go ahead.
You know what today's
Say it again.
You know what today's date is?
Okay, they said today's date. What is today's date? Would you like to know what today's date is? It is September 13th. Friday the 13th. Do you want to know what year it is? 2024. (2024). What do you think about that? How long have you been here? I don't know what that meant. Sound almost like an answer though.
Yeah.
Somebody asked for, it is noisy out there. Somebody asked for help earlier, a female. What's your name? Didn't sound like the same female. What's the female's name? What is your name? Oh, what was that?
Who was that? Or what was that?
I said ready and then go.
What can we call you? What's your name, please?
I can't say that.
Is there someone stopping you from saying? No, it's not me.
Go. Hang on. Up it. All right, I'm going to turn the spirit box off for now. Goodbye. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. All right, we're going to kill it for now. A lot of chatter, and I can't make it out, a lot of it. Of course, we didn't try any other languages. All right, we're still down here waiting for you to show yourself. How should we do that? Okay, I think we're going to try something else. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to shut the door, see if that does anything. Yeah, it did. Okay, I'm going to try something, guys. All right. We're going to try something here. We're going to try to get our energies, see if it'll help. All right, guys, we're going to do it from 10. All right. We want to try to get everybody's energies matched up. It's getting a little bit chaotic in here. And see if that'll help us out a little bit, okay? All right. We'll all do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All All right, so that what that does, it kind of brings us all together as a unit as opposed to being all different directions. We'll see if that helps out a little bit. William or anyone else that's here, Stephen, Dave, can you do us a favor? Are you able to let us know that you're here by either touching someone, showing yourself, turn a flashlight on? Can you do that for us, please? We are here to make contact with you. I'll make sure this one's set right. Ooh, it is ice cold. Feel this flashlight. Like, it is colder than it should be. I'm going to kill this light. So guys, when you're doing a paranormal investigation, the whole thing is to kind of try different things, especially in a new location. We're trying different ways to kind of bring them through to us. Okay, that was weird. And we don't want to provoke. We don't want to be rude. We want to be respectful. Now, we haven't been here in a long time. And we're just hoping that you would come out and spend some time with us. Come into the room with us. We close the front doors right now. You can open the front doors where we came through to let us know that you're here. That'd be a good way to do it. Hey, Alex?
Yeah.
Can we kill the strobe light? See if that's interfering at all.
I don't know if this makes you feel
Let's put the red light there. Jeez.
Warning. The warning below.
Yeah. How's that look? Yeah, up there somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. All right, so I'm going to put this flashlight here. That's a pretty decent light trap, right? Yeah. Alex, do you have another one of those red flashlights?
another red.
Yeah, I ate mine already. No. I'm using this light trap over here.
Is there an outlet?
I don't know. All right, let me try something. Don't touch that one.
One for upstairs.
It's up there?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Boy, what about?
I can't get dig real fast.
I'm trying stuff, man.
This one right here goes to that room back there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
What are you doing?
All right, experimenting, guys. Experimenting. That's the name of the game here. All right, so what I did was I set up a light trap in that stair. Nope, I guess not. Barely. Maybe that'll be better. A little bit of a glow. So light trap is, what the heck? Creeping like a cat. Yes, that's what the cat ball's supposed to look like. No outlet up there? Don't know why there would be one in a stairway though. Oh, okay. All right, let me grab another piece of equipment. Let's see. All right, this one senses electromagnetic fields and magnetic fields. So we'll set it here. It's a 0. Okay, we brought in another piece of equipment. We put it here on the pool table. If you want to interact with it, put your hand on it, touch it, put your energy into it, and make the lights blink.
I don't know.
There's a bunch of them in here somewhere. They're hidden. It's this piece of equipment right here. Like I said, it's got magnetism in it and electromagnetic field. It's really strange. Come on over here, sitting on someone's lap. So go ahead and show yourself in here. Just us. You will not get in trouble for showing yourself. You won't get in trouble for touching anyone. Now, a couple of things we look for, guys, is in the darkness is, of course, shadows that are darker than the dark. And we also look for what I can best describe as a shimmering, shining light sort of thing. It looks almost like that Easter plastic wrap that sort of has that weird shimmer to it. And sometimes you like your eyes will focus on something that you just can't tell what it's focusing on. You'll start seeing a shape like that. And that's going to be one of them also if they decide to show themselves. Oh, that's way up there. You see that? That was magnetism. That was magnetic. That thing pegged out, dude. That was magnetism. So magnetic energy shouldn't be floating around the room. This is not an electric pool table. It's analog. That again. So if you can't do it right there, do it on somebody else's piece of equipment. Make it turn red. Can you do that for me? There's a lot of different things to show your presence. Turn this on. Knock one right there. Just put some energy into that. I'm surprised it didn't kick it on. There we go. There we go. What do we got? 290. That's magnetism again, guys. All the way up. Can you do more? The hell's magnetism doing floating around the room? Let's move it.
Picking up the phones, but you know that.
No, it's magnetism. See how it's spiking? All the way up again. It's interesting, it's just this thing. Everybody else is sitting at about yellow lights, right? Everybody's got yellow. God, it's a lot of energy in this room. Yeah. Is it something with turning it? Am I magnetized? What is going on, dude? I break it? Why is that possible? What's going on? I'm confused. Can you turn that for me? Oh, you're not allowed? Can you come over here and turn that for me? See if it does it to you too.
Like,
Just roll it over on the side. Why is it doing that? Okay. Yeah. All right, I don't understand that at all. So, all right, that's driving me nuts. I'm just gonna leave it. Golly. What else should we run? Should we try the... Should we try Solomon with the brown noise? Sure. Shut up. Oh, I can't do it on this. I'll run it anyway. I'll run the... Oh, dude, it's dead.
Battery's dead.
Yeah.
Let's try it again. There's some things you gotta reset like that.
Golly.
That's good.
Pull this down.
Alright. Hello.
Does that help you? Oh, that's not what we want. Does that sound help you? Okay, we're back with the radio. Leave? He said yeah. Anybody else have a question for them? Are you stuck here in this building? Are you stuck here? I hear leave a couple of times. Let's try in Spanish.
We are. Who's we? What are your names?
Yeah. You say your name was Chris? Dave again. Hello, Dave. Hey. We've missed. We would appreciate if you came out and talked to us. What's your name? What is your name? Yeah. Yes, you. Ghost. Same voice. Says he calls himself Ghost. Is there a little girl here? Somebody said they saw a little girl upstairs. He said, move it?
Ruben or?
Reuben? What'd you hear?
What's your name again? You're here too, right? I think they're just trying to stare at us. Where?
There she is.
You have a female?
Yeah. What did you guys hear? Demon? So I know you're not a demon. We're not going to play that game tonight. No. So we don't do that anymore. We learned our lesson. We only want to talk with human spirits.
What's your name, please? What should we call you?
Diablo? Not going to call you Diablo. We're not doing that tonight. No. Said, come on. No. You temptress. We're not doing that. Guys, the reason we're not going to try to bring anything negative, even if it's for trails, is because it will draw more negative things in here. And we do not want that for this place. Is something keeping a lot of you guys from talking to us? Get out. No, we're not getting out. Something I said it again. It said get out. If there's something not human here, we want it to leave this room. It's starting to take a turn, dude.
Are you from the DeSoto Hotel? You know where that's at? You live at this hotel? You die in this hotel?
Yeah, I said father or mother of what?
Are you lost? Were you the one calling out for help?
Dude.
Are we able to see your face? You like the pool table?
Do you play pool down here when nobody's watching? You say yes? Now, the last time we were here, we left. We had left some whiskey down here for you, and we all shared it at the end. It had no flavor to it. It was really weird. Like nobody had opened. We opened it. Like we were the ones that opened it, and it had no flavor. It was almost like it was like water. Steve? Well, who drank it? We haven't heard from William on here. You still here, sir? I'm gonna kill the tones. I'm gonna change them up. Does that help? Almost sounded like it said get out, but it was like a question. Okay. So everything you guys have heard is pretty in English, right? Switch over to Spanish and see if that has any effect. ¿Alguien aquí? My Spanish isn't the greatest. ¿Alguien aquí? Muertos. Spiritos. ¿Están aquí? Repeated it. Hello? Hello? are you? ¿Dónde están? Inside. But it is in English. Inside where? ¿Dónde están? Acá, right?
Twice in the lead.
¿Cómo están? They're saying leave a lot. But we are here with respect. We're not going to try to make you leave. What we do is we talk to people in your situation. We want to get your names. Just keep saying leave, leave. Different voices.
Not time to go yet.
We have some time. We can be here. We have permission to be here. I talked to Joe today. He said it was okay if we're here.
You know who Joe is?
What color is Joe's hair? Hair. If you know him, you'll know what color his hair is. Not green. Hair. Joe. Help. William, Joe says hello. He wanted to find out if you liked the 100-year celebration. What can we tell him? Did you enjoy it? Well, it didn't sound like his voice. Somebody else said yes. Is there anything we can bring you to make you more comfortable? Tea? Did he say nothing? That sounds like what he said. Cigarettes? Okay. Bill? You want whiskey? What kind of whiskey? I don't understand. Kill the tones. You guys still here? They're kind of fading out.
That's reaction again.
It's not reacting to me. I'm far away from it. I'm all the way over here, guys. Nothing's changed. Why don't you want to turn on our flashlights or Play with the cat toys. What is that? Should we try FM, see if that... Pardon me while I put on my glasses. Getting old. So we're trying FM, guys. We'll see if that has any effect. It's flying. Slow it down to 300 milliseconds. Zero. Nothing at all. Sorry. I'm sorry. Can I turn it back up? Put a little bit more static into it. The echo's good. It's frustrating. Are you trying to figure out how to use it, or you just don't want to talk to it? What's the difference? What are you doing? Do you want to talk to us? Do you want to answer our questions? Let me get some crystals. You want to ask him some more? I'm blind. All right, let's see if they get the crystals. Oh, got him. All right, guys, so I'm putting around the radio part of it are quartz crystals. They tend to help to magnify the signal a bit. Does that help? ¿Sí? ¿Habla español? ¿Quiere hablar español? Do you want to ask some?
¿Quieres comunicarte con nosotros esta noche?
Yeah.
En inglés.
Did it sound like he said Ashlak?
I didn't understand what he was saying, yeah.
Okay, that's German. It's not nice. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Now, we don't speak that many languages. We got Spanish and English and a little German. Does anybody speak anything other than Spanish and English? Yes? Are you raising your... Oh. They speak Chinese. Ciao. Hang on. Not sure that's actually Chinese. Italian. You still speak Italian, Art?
I can't. I haven't done it in a long time. But is it true that Gardner used to hold his meetings out here? 'Cause that will make sense. Did Preston hold his meetings down in this area?
See? Golly, it's hard to tell. Let me take some of the static back out. Clean it up. It's too messy. So guys, a lot of times, like when you're trying to communicate on a radio like this, they're very cryptic. They only have little bits and pieces they can do. And they're cryptic anyway, but they'll give little bits and pieces. So you'll get a word here and there. And sometimes it'll be several voices saying a sentence, which is kind of disturbing to me. But what we listen for is the same voice throughout, like back to back to back. And that they're saying something to us. And it's a matter, like if you record it, like tonight we're trying to record it, we'll see if it comes out. But you'll be able to hear a whole lot more in the recording than what you're hearing with your ears.
Tell us.
So, okay. So you guys are the ones that are on that side of the veil. I don't know how you're speaking through this thing because I cannot. But we appreciate you talking to us. Show me. Now, one of you guys said you wanted cigarettes. We can leave you one. So we're getting close to the end here. Yeah, we have to close it out too. All right, we're going to shut the radio off. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for talking to us. Sylvie Gates. We're going to shut the radio off. Goodbye. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Cheers. It's like they dropped